Hello shrimps! We are continuing our down in the garden theme this week, and I'm still in my garden, and I thought we'd have a wonderful story. I know how much lots of you like dinosaurs, so we talk about things that will grow in the garden. Last week we were talking about beans and other vegetables that grow in the garden, and this week this story is a bit magical. Because we'll have to have a think. Is it real or not? Let's find out what our story's called. Oh, and you can see some little friends here. There's some little friends in my garden. There are some dinosaurs. And the story this week is... it's got a long title. How to Grow a Dinosaur. And I pointed with my finger under each word from left to right to read the title. So that is our story, one of them. We've got two this week again. So that's one of our stories. I'm going to read it to you. Okay, so let's have a little listen. So this is the front cover. What can we see on the front cover? Yes, we can see a big dinosaur. And we can see a little boy. That little boy looks like he's having a little ride on the dinosaur, doesn't he? And he's even got a watering can. I wonder what he would need a watering can for. Do you think it's to water the plants to make the dinosaurs grow? Maybe. And it looks like there's lots of bushes and leaves around him. So I wonder where they could be. Do you think they could be in their garden? Maybe. Let's find out. So we said the title's How to Grow a Dinosaur. And there's some more writing at the bottom. And that is the author's name. And that's Carol Hart and another person, Ed Eves. They both wrote the story together. Let's turn the page so you can see the next page. Oh, look! It looks to me like a seed packet. A seed packet, but look what's on the seed packet. Are they runner beans? No. Are they carrots? No. What are they? What can you see in the picture? Yes, they're dinosaurs. Well done. I think we can see a diplodocus. I'm learning all my dinosaur names. And a pterodactyl. That's the one that flies. Is that a stegosaurus? I think I can see. And not sure about that one. A potosaurus maybe. Oh, we've got the title again. Will you help me read the title, children? How to Grow a Dinosaur. And there is the little boy again who's in this story. And look at this very long-necked dinosaur. His neck's like a long giraffe's neck. Okay, let's read the story. Let's listen to the story. Everybody turn those ears on. That's it. Hooray! Today is a brilliant sunny day. I can play in my paddling pool and ride my bike and build a den. I pull on my shorts and t-shirts and rush out into the garden. Then, Albie! Who could be shouting him? Who do you think that could be? It's Mum. She has a basket of tools in one hand and some packets of seeds in the other hand. I know exactly what this means. Gardening. I hate gardening. Albie doesn't like gardening, children. But Mum says, come on, Albie, let's make a vegetable patch. That's where you grow vegetables in a vegetable patch. Yum, yum. Oh, can you see that basket there? It's got all her tools in, like I showed you last week. The fork and the little trowel to do some digging and some raking. Now let's see this picture. I'll show you a bit closer. Wow, some colourful things in this picture. All day long I weed and I dig. It's so hot. Can't we finish now? Albie groans. Just as soon as you've planted these, said Mum. She hands me some seeds. You might grow something really exciting, she says. So she hands him some seed packets. I rip open the packets and I fling the seeds all over the soil. So he doesn't do it very carefully. He just flings them. That means throws them all over. Done, he shouts. Now these look a bit like jelly beans, magic beans. The next morning, I open my window. What's going on? He can't believe his eyes. What's going on? What can you see, children? Look in that window picture. Ooh, yes, there's some green, ginormous leaves. A bit like last week's story where there was a beanstalk grew overnight outside in Jack and the Beanstalk. Outside is a jungle, shouts Albie. This is crazy. I race out into the garden and... Whoa! I tumble into a hole, a very strange hole. Can you see he's fallen into a strange hole? It looks like a gigantic animal's footprint. But that's just silly. The only creature that would be big enough would be... What do you think, children? Look at that skeleton. Looks a bit like... Did you say dinosaur? Yes, I thought so too. Looks like a dinosaur. And they have big feet, don't they? A dinosaur! I think he's a bit scared. I do too. He's feeling a bit scared. It's huge! A huge Tyrannosaurus Rex! And I think it's hungry! Oh no! Look, he's got to run fast now. That Tyrannosaurus has a big, big, sharp teeth. And they're hungry. He's got a hungry tummy, so he wants them teeth to gobble up little Albie. Oh no. Run, Albie, run. I dive into a tangle of creepers. The dinosaur thunders past and disappears. Phew! That was close. This place is scary. I want to go home. And I'm hungry too. Ooh, look at that. Look at that amazing, amazing lot of leaves and flowers. They've grown in his garden overnight. That seed packet must have been amazing. I spot some brightly coloured beans dangling from a branch. They smell amazing, but can I eat them? Then I notice a seed packet on the ground and it says, Jelly bean tree, edible fruit, fast growing. Edible, children, means you can eat them. Some things that grow on our trees, remember, we do not pick and eat because they might make us poorly. But in Albie's magical garden, he found some jelly beans that he can eat. So that's what he's going to do. Yippee! I knew it! They're jelly beans! Yum, yum, yum. And he's eating them all up, look. This is mad! Jungles don't grow overnight. Jelly beans don't grow on trees. Dinosaurs are extinct. Ooh, that's a big word, children. Extinct means they do not live and grow anymore. I wonder. I rummage in my pocket to find my seed packets that I had. So he finds them all to see what he actually had planted. Okay, so let's have a look. Crikey! In my rush to plant those seeds, I didn't even look at the packets, he said. This one says Triassic Jungle. This at the bottom says grow your own instant prehistoric landscapes. This one says easy to grow Tyrannosaurus Rex. Feed well, because we all know Tyrannosaurus Rexes are hungry. And this one says dinosaur mix and scatter on the ground. and take cover, because that's when they'll grow and scare us. Dinosaur mix. That means there are more of them. So he's just realised he's planted not just a Triassic jungle, but he's also planted one that could have lots of different dinosaurs everywhere. Let's find out, shall we? Wow, children, look at the pictures. Suddenly something grabs my t-shirt and drags me up, 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 up. It's a pterodactyl. Help! Shouts Albie. It drops me into a nest high up in the jelly bean tree. 300 chicks peck my feet. Don't eat me! I shout. Eat these! And I throw them a handful of jelly beans. Then, grrr, a terrifying roar fills the air. What could it be, children? What could that roar be? Do you think, what was that other packet he's grown? Yes, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Shall we see if it is? Let's have a look. The T-Rex is right below me. Oh no, look at that picture. He's right below me. He's having a fight with a Stegosaurus. It's real, live dino battle. I lean over to get a closer look, but the tree starts to sway and the T-Rex looks up. He glares straight at me. He sniffs the air and he licks his lips. Uh-oh, time to go. Why, what do you think he's going to do if he doesn't go? He's going to eat him up. Let's hope he doesn't. Phew, me again. I jump out of the nest, but the T-Rex opens his terrible jaws and chop. His teeth sink into the branch. I run for my life. Phew, there's my house at last. I can see my house. Oh, Albie's a little bit scared still. Oh, I dive into my room, slamming the window shut behind me. Oh, I made it, he said. But now Mum is calling me. Albie, let's water your seeds. Oh no! I race downstairs to stop her going out, but it's too late. Oh, Albie, she gasps. Oh, but look, children, the dinosaur Triassic jungle has disappeared. It's beautiful. Just scatter a few more seeds over here and it will be perfect, says Mum. Uh-oh. Why do you think he said uh-oh? Look at that seed packet. What do you think he could have planted this time? To me it looks a bit like aliens, and it says alien atmosphere. Grow your own aliens and their galaxy overnight. Excuse me, I've got the sneezes. So, do you think overnight the next adventure that Albie will go on is an alien adventure? He'd find some aliens in space. Maybe that's the next story that he might be in. But did you enjoy that story, children? Let's just check we got to the end. We did, and look, that might be his next adventure. With all them funny aliens. Looks like he's in space, outer space. So that was our story this week, and I hope you did enjoy it. It makes just a little bit of magic in the garden. I wonder if you could plant some magic beans or magic seeds. And I wonder if you could set up a little jungle in your garden, just to surprise everyone, and say, look what's grown overnight. Okay, if you haven't got a garden, maybe set it up in your bedroom. Little jungle, Triassic jungle. If you haven't got any dinosaurs at home, you could make some. Just draw a shape like you think would be a dinosaur. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. It can be any shape. You could draw around your hand and then make it have a long neck. It could be like a diplodocus, couldn't it? Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that story. And we've got lots of other fun on our website. Keep checking. And I'm just going to go and check if there's any more dinosaurs hiding in my garden, in my Triassic jungle. There they are. Oh, there's even one there. Oh no, he's trying to eat my finger. Ah! From me and the dinosaurs, goodbye. See you soon.